What is going on, guys? This is Hero Talk, and we have a new set video for Avengers Infinity War. So before I get into this topic, I would like to warn you that this video will contain spoilers, as the mentioned set video does reveal a pretty important aspect of the story we will see in Avengers Infinity War. So if you do not want to know anything about the story, you probably won't want to watch this video until the end. You have been warned, let's get into this. Now, we know that Avengers Infinity War was shooting in Edinburgh in Scotland for a while now, and we got already a few set videos all featuring Vision or Scarlet Witch. And we actually have another one with these two characters now together on screen. And what we see in this video is Elizabeth Olsen, so Scarlet Witch, and Paul Bettany, who are standing in front of a window, and we see it from outside the building. So we see both of them in the building through the window. And we see how they show their affection for each other and stuff like that. So what we also see is how Scarlet Witch touches Vision's forehead. And yeah, I will come to that in a second because that's pretty important. Now, the interesting thing about this video, what is also a spoiler, is that we see Paul Bettany and not the Vision. So we do not see Paul Bettany with all the makeup on that he normally has when he's playing Vision. He has a normal outfit, he has normal skin, he's just a human being. And that is a spoiler, just because this confirms that we won't see Vision's death in Avengers Infinity War, but we will see how he will get a normal human being by losing the mind gem, apparently. Now, I already speculated about this in the last video I made about the last set video of Infinity War, that maybe the Avengers will just find out a way how to make Vision also live without the mind gem in his forehead. Well, this doesn't mean that the Avengers figured this out, but this might mean that it is just like that if the mind gem gets ripped off, he will become a human being. Now, most of us thought that he has to die when he loses the mind gem from his forehead, just because it was the thing that gave him life energy, and it would make sense if he dies when he loses it, but apparently this is not the case. And yeah, this is just amazing that we already know now what is happening with Vision, and we do know that Thanos will get in possession of the mind gem, but this won't kill the Vision. Now, also in Civil War, the Vision already expressed his interest into becoming a human or understanding himself better, and we saw him how he tried to act like a human or being more human. So he had this desire to become more human and to explore whatever the Infinity Stone is and what it does to him. And apparently he feels kind of freed when he loses the Infinity Stone, just because he's like, well, by taking Scarlet Witch's hand and putting it on his forehead, he kind of seems like enjoying the fact that it isn't there anymore, that he isn't a strange being anymore, but a normal human being with real emotions and real intentions and real love for Scarlet Witch. The thing now is that we don't know what role Vision will have in the future, just because what can he do without his powers? What role could he possibly fulfill without his powers? And that's something we have to find out in Avengers Infinity War. Now, what this also seems to confirm is that we will see in the movie Vision how Thanos will trying to get his mind gem, and we already saw a set video where apparently a member of the Black Order, or just a servant of Thanos, tried to fight Vision, but then he was lifted away and could escape. Obviously, what this also means is that Scarlet Witch won't be able to control the Vision anymore, as we saw her doing it in Civil War. Which might be also triggering a feeling of liberty in Vision, as he is free from Scarlet Witch's powers and now can be together with him without being kind of dependent on her, but he is now an individual. What I could also think of is that this might be also a scene we see pretty much in the end of the movie, if not also in a post-credit scene. Maybe we will see in the end of the movie how Vision is hunted down by Thanos and how he gets the Mind Gem, and this might be the last gem he gets, which would be making also sense just because we didn't see much of Vision until now, and it would make sense to use the time we have in Avengers Infinity War to get the most out of the Vision, and that's why it would make also sense to make him lose the stone at the end of the movie, and then after he loses his powers, he becomes a normal human being. We see what happens with him in the future, and he's together with Scarlet Witch. And maybe this is just a post-credit scene. We see in the end how Thanos gets the last Infinity Stone, Vision loses his powers, and that's it for the movie. And then the credits roll, and we see in the post-credit scene what happens with Vision, and he's together with Scarlet Witch, as I said. Now, this is only speculation. You can build your opinion on that. Do this in the comments, let me know what you think about this. I will put a link into the description where you can check out this set video. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more.